Hi everyone. It's not unusual for newly honed greyhounds to have an upset tummy, but what if things don't settle with time? Could there be something else going on? Moving to a new home is stressful. I can definitely vouch for that at the moment. It's enough to put you off your food, let alone your greyhound. But sometimes after that stress fades, it can still be difficult to find what suits them and their digestion. If they're suffering from loose stools, wind, or a gurgly tummy, there's a good chance that the food isn't suiting them in the first place. It can take a long time to resolve. Floppy here took a good 6 months, and in Gandalf's case, it was easily a year before his digestion finally settled down. But I do think he's an extreme case. For both of these, stress was a probable cause of the problem. I know with Floppy, if something stressful happens, however well his food is agreeing with him, he will be farting within minutes. Changing to a novel protein can help, as this may not trigger the inflammation in your dog's digestive system. Chicken is a common cause of intolerance, and dogs are also unable to digest lactose, so avoiding dairy and chicken can be a good place to start if you have a problem. There is a growing range of options that use different sources of protein, different meats such as pork or duck, products based on fish, and even ones based on insect protein. I also find if the stools are loose, particularly if they're yellowish in colour, then keeping the fat content low can be helpful. You might also look for foods that have supplements in that are intended to soothe an upset digestion, such as ginger or blueberries. Now, these options can be helpful if your dog has a mild inflammatory condition, perhaps with upset tummies or loose stools. However, there may be other signs that their food is not suiting to them that don't originally appear related to their diet. I did get Gandalf's tummy settled some time ago now, but he's always had a poor coat. He has thin fur, very little undercoat, tendency towards dandruff. More recently, he's had sore patches, he's itchy, he licks a lot, and he also has these brown marks under his eyes from his eyes watering. Now, these could be caused by an allergy, and an allergy can be just about anything in the environment, such as pollen or laundry liquid or dust or even grass. However, an allergy is an over intense reaction from the immune system, and it can develop at any time, even to substances that didn't cause a problem previously. So just because it was fine originally doesn't mean it's fine now. And one cause of allergies that cause symptoms across different body parts can be food. Our vet has suggested that we undertake a dietary elimination trial to check out this possibility. So, how does this work? An elimination challenge diet is a way of testing to see if your dog is allergic to one or more specific food ingredients. You replace their normal diet with a specific one that has had all potential allergens removed, usually for 2 or 3 months, and wait to see if the symptoms resolve during that time. Next, you can reintroduce foods that have been eliminated and watch to see if the symptoms flare up again. Once you can identify what the problem food was, then obviously you can avoid these in the future. Job done. It's generally best to do this under the supervision of your vet, so you always want to discuss it with them first if it's something you're considering. Sounds straightforward, so we're giving this a try. For our elimination trial, the vet has recommended that we use a specific hyperallergenic food. As it's typically proteins from any source that cause the allergic reaction, in these proprietary hypoallergenic diets that are sold for this purpose, the protein has been hydrolyzed. This means it's been broken down into its component amino acids and peptides, and as a result, the digestive system doesn't recognize it as a specific food product, meaning it no longer triggers the immune system to react. We're going to be trying this for the next few weeks to see how Gandalf gets on. And fingers crossed, we'll get some answers to the problems that he's having. We'll see you again in part 2 to let you know how we're getting on. Look out for new videos every Monday, and why not subscribe so you don't miss out.